Hi everyone. I am sorry about earlier today. I had to go pick up my sister from work because she didn't have a car on her, and then chaos happened, and now I'm here with an uninvited guest, that being a dog who I hate. Basically, I am stuck babysitting a friend of mine's dog, and this dog is an obnoxious pain in the butt who I hate. So basically, if you ever hear me snipping at something, that's probably why. Because this thing is a ball of energy that has just crawled under my bread, so hold on. I don't think she's doing anything. I don't think. I just... So yeah, we're finally gonna finish Quake 2. Finally. Hopefully. Assuming something else doesn't choose to interrupt me. So... we're gonna kill the Macron. So, yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh boy. Hey, there he goes. Right. This. Oh, no. No. Done. It's gotten to the point where I just feel like it's testing my patience. There we go. You think? Oh my god. Okay. That, yeah. There, just so I don't completely screw myself over again. Oh, Lord. Oh my god. Now we're gonna quick save so I don't pull another stupid move. Yeah. Dog, we will not be doing this tonight. Alright. Beautiful. Oh no. I didn't. Oh. I thought this was. I remember this sequence. I thought it was a secret level or something. I didn't realize. Oh wait. No. Okay. I was thinking of the secret level. Never mind. This is not the secret level. This is the final boss fight, in fact. another sequence that's very visually similar to Secret Level that I didn't play through in this. Mostly because I kind of didn't want to. Woo! Hello. Let me go down. Thank you. Is she done? Really? Huh. Alright. I don't remember him having a BFG. Yeah, this is one thing I can also praise about the game. Whilst it doesn't really have many boss fights throughout, the one boss fight it does have isn't bad. A little too easy, I think, but it's not bad. Except for the fact that it has a railgun for a head. But you know, aside from that, it's pretty good. Also, is that his brain? I don't. I won't lie, I don't entirely get that, but. Okay, open escape pod. Yay, we did it. We're done. Actually, that went by a lot faster than I thought it would. I won't lie. Oh man, look at that beautiful cutscene quality. Actually, who am I kidding? This actually looks pretty good for its time, I'd imagine. I mean, it doesn't look... I mean, granted, they don't show like any human faces or anything during this sequence, but it doesn't look bad at all. It looks very competently done. Except for that. Oh my god. That just looks like they took the logo and then just like Emma's painted some words over it. That looks bad. Ooh. So yeah, we're done with this. I'm so happy. So very, very happy. I'm gonna basically finish up with my thoughts on this game. I'd say up until the level before you get the BFG. And from that point on, the game to me just kind of turns into a boring slog. It's not an awful game by any means, but it definitely lacks the same sense of soul that a lot of the earlier id titles had. It definitely feels a lot less it feels like it has a lot less personality and character overall. I like some of the new stuff they did. I do like the inclusion of like the objectives and things like that, and keeping the key cards in addition to that. But because of the overall lack of I'll say there's really only one setting this game has, and it very rarely diverges from that setting. And when it does, it is somewhat interesting. But for the most part, it sticks to that one setting throughout, and as a result, unlike Quake 1, this game gets really repetitive really quickly. In addition to that, with the combat encounters, all of the enemies you end up fighting are incredibly tedious to fight. And not only that, but they are all very bullet spongy. And those two things combined make the combat even more insufferable, because you're having to fight really annoying enemies who take a while to put down, meaning that you have to suffer with them for longer. And it's not an awful game by any stretch of the imagination. There are aspects of it that are very competent. It is obviously working off of the same formula that a lot of the earlier id titles were, but it really, like I said, it lacks the soul. It's just... it's a much more tedious game overall. And whilst I don't hate it, I don't love it either. It is a very meh game for me, and it's certainly as a sequel to Quake, which I do realize was not the original intention they went into making this game with. That dog is barking in the background. Let's ignore it. Whilst it is not the original intention they had going into this, they should have just called it something else. I don't know why they called this Quake 2. In every regard, this is practically inferior to the original Quake outside of visuals and presentation. There's very few things that this game actually does better than Quake 1, and the things that it does better aren't enough to elevate it, because the things that it does worse ultimately kneecap it enough to really kind of just bring it down a notch. So overall, I don't hate this game, but I more than definitely do not like it. Like I said, I enjoy about up until you get the BFG, and then the game kind of just becomes a slog from there on out, and it just loses me. But yeah, so for those who are sticking with me here, very shortly I'm going to be streaming Doom 2016 tonight. Which I am so excited for, because that is one of my favorite games. If not my favorite game, actually. And I have so much I want to say about that game. Because especially with Doom Eternal coming up, I am so excited to play Doom 2016 for you guys. I have been, ever since I started streaming, this is the thing that I have been waiting to stream for you guys. That is how excited and just how... That's how excited I am for just this game, and I can't wait to play it for you guys. So, I hope you guys have a good night. Adios.